is what day is it? Day 5 of the BookTube-A-Thon has kicked off. And I'm doing the video that I knew I was going to do because I wanted to do it so bad. In the middle of a readathon that I was failing at, I decided to do another one right afterwards because I'm crazy. And that is make a rainbow of your favorite books. So, here they are. Alright, so let's get to it. So, for red, I did Artemis Fowl, The Lost Colonies by Ian Colfer. Artemis Fowl is about this boy genius who finds out fairies are real, and so in book 1 he kidnaps a fairy to get the gold, because if you kidnap a fairy and hold it for long enough you get a big huge amount of gold for a ransom. And he found out fairies are real and that's what he wants. And then he gets pulled into this magical world and he turns from being a bad guy to a hero. And this is book 5, The Lost Colony. I do like it. This is my least, I don't like these covers. I really don't like these covers, but it's hardback, it's a nice quality. I had to pick it up, I had to grab it. And I got it for like 30 cents, 50 cents, something like that. So yeah, so that's my red. My orange is, it's yellow to orange, but it's I Am Number 4, The Lost Files, The Legacies. Out of the I Am Number 4 books, this is my favorite. My favorite is the Lost Files series. There's only 2 books in it, whereas there's 4 of the main one. I got into the movie, read book 1, it's not that great. Read book 2, oh that was better. And then I picked this up and I'm like, holy goodness, I love this world. And I was like, I must own it all. Must own it. So yeah, so this is definitely a favorite. It's the only sci-fi book I've included. The next book is Full Metal Alchemist, The Abducted Alchemist by Makoto Inoue, and Full Metal Alchemist is by Hiromu Arakawa. I love FMA. Love, love, love FMA. Watch the first show, read the manga, watch the second show, and then read the books. The books actually can fit into either or. It doesn't really matter. This out of the books is my favorite. It's the second one of the books. The first one actually is in the original show. But yeah, I love it. Basically, Ed is mistaken, if you know anything, Ed is mistaken for Roy Mustang's child and kidnapped. Roy Mustang is like only 12 years older than Ed. So I don't know how that happened, but it did.
He got busy, that's what happened. A lot earlier than he should have.
You find out later he is indeed the son of a hooker. FMA is definitely my favorite manga of all time. Edward Elric is actually my favorite main character of all time. He is my absolute favorite. I love the manga. The books are really cute too. So that's yellow because it looks kind of orange. I don't know. Yellow, orange, either or, whatever. For the color green, I went with J.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit, which is the prequel or the prelude. The prelude? That's what it says in the book. The Enchanting Prelude.
That's weird.
It's a prequel. The prequel to The Lord of the Rings.
British people.
British people, man. But yeah, this is my green. In case you don't know, Lord of the Rings, favorite books of all time. The Hobbit's really good too. And a lot of people have read The Hobbit, but not The Lord of the Rings. If you're one of those people, pick up The Lord of the Rings. You'll love them. They're even better than The Hobbit. So well done. But yeah, the others aren't green. So this is green. For blue, I went to my favorite living author, which is John Flanagan's Ranger's Apprentice, Book 3, The Icebound Land. Out of the books, this one surprised me the most. I read the first 2, I enjoyed them, I bought them, then I bought the 3rd one, and I read it and went, oh my goodness, I love John Flanagan, because he did the opposite of what I expected. I did not expect the ending of Book 2 to happen. So the whole point of Book 3 just blew my mind. And then Book 4 even blew my mind even more. And it was hilarious. This has some dark stuff in it. It's probably the darkest out of all of the books. Yeah, I can honestly say it is. It's the darkest out of all the books. It's not the saddest, that's the final book. It's really funny though. It still has the classic humor. It has my favorite conversation written down ever. It's the what conversation. It's so funny because that kind of thing has happened to me in my life. I think it's happened to every teenager and adult. Alright, so that's my blue, and then the final color is purple, and I went with Take a Thief by Mercedes Lackey. It's a standalone in her Valdemar universe. The story for this is that Skiff is an orphan for as long as he can remember. He's worked as a drudge in his Uncle Launder's Drury Inn and the slums of Haven. Then certain events take place. He becomes a thief to survive after he flees from his uncle's stupidity, and he ends up becoming a herald of Valdemar. And a herald is someone chosen by one of the companions. The companions are angels. You find it in another book. They're basically angels that take the form of a horse, and they're smarter than humans.
And they have magical powers.
Yeah, this is also a tie-in to the Albrecht duology, Exile's Honor and Exile's Valor. So I kind of consider this the unofficial third member of that. So, but I really, really love it. I really got into Mercedes Lackey because of Take a Thief and the Exile duology. So, had to include it. Alright, so that's my rainbow. I did it. Sorry, I'm trying to get this up. That's my rainbow. Read the rainbow. And here is my day 4 update. So first I read the last 232 pages of Trickster's Choice by Tamora Pierce. I loved it. I am definitely need to write down my thoughts of this book. I really, really did enjoy it. It was a little bit hard to get into, but I really just kind of sucked it down. Then I decided to try to read Sunny, which is California Diaries #2 by Anne M. Martin, and I read 10 pages of that in the last 9 to 8 minutes left that I had. So that altogether was 242 pages, bringing my weekly total up to 1,291 pages. Boo-yah! I am definitely behind because I was supposed to read all of this and then read its sequel. I did read, so far for day 5, I have read 50 pages of Sunny, and it flew by in less than an hour. It was very, very fast, and I decided to save this because I'm almost halfway through this itty-bitty book. I have Saturday is tomorrow, and it's gonna be a busy day because Saturdays are busy for me. So I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna save this for that day. So instead, I'm going to read the sequel, which is over there, and I'm too lazy to go get it. But I'm going to read Trickster's Queen, image of the book cover that matches this one right now. So yeah, that's the cover, and that's not what I'm going to be reading. I'm going to read up the bind up, which is ugly. Here's that cover. Not very pretty, is it? That's what I'm going to be reading. That is 295 pages. Let's see if I can get that done on time. But regardless, Saturday I'm going to try to read this. I'm not going to be able to read either of these on Sunday because I'm super religious. I'm not going to film anything. No updates will be posted on Sunday, as I stated before. So yeah, I have quite a bit more, and then I will have to read The Return of the King, and I'm going to do that on Sunday and see how far I get. I don't expect to finish everything, and I definitely don't expect to watch The Return of the King. I just don't have time for a 4-hour movie. Don't have that time. I'm so behind on YouTube videos anyway. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see the rest of the videos coming. And just a quick update, a lot of people... Okay, everyone who's done the vlogs have been doing the video challenges that are for the contests. I'm not doing them because I go to bed 3 to 4 in the morning. And because they're on Eastern Standard Time, it goes from being kind of early to insanely early for us folks on West Coast time, on Pacific Standard Time. So it's open from 4 a.m. until 7 a.m. And I go to bed at 3 to 4 in the morning. That's the middle of the damn night. That's not happening. It's not happening. No, I don't have time. And in case you didn't hear me, I'm way behind on my YouTube videos. Like, 3 days behind. I have about 50 videos that I need to watch.
and I only have a certain amount of time to watch them, and I have been reading with videos playing, and I only half see the video and focus mostly on what I'm reading. So those I will not do those this year. I may never do them if that's the hours. Arabasette, you need to come up with better timing, girl. Okay, this ending's taking too long. Subscribe to see the rest of my videos, and thank you guys for watching. Love you, bye!